Today is not another day. By the way, I'm recording this video November 12th, 2025, and this is the day the old belief system start to die, if not happened to you already before. Let me explain. Mercury and Mars are right now conjunct in Sagittarius. Exactly 24 hours that Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, is starting retrograde in Cancer. Last time it happened 12 years ago. And this is no coincidence. This is a karmic release. Jupiter is also doing a trine with Saturn that's just stationing to move direct in Pisces. And this is also a warning. Let me be clear. The future that most people believe in is already gone. The illusion of progress, productivity, of comfort, we are doing great, I'm doing fine, all this belong to the same dying system. I promised in 2024 that 2025 will be the great collapse specifically of belief system and the structure we based our life to play in the future. All this system that taught your parents to obey, that made your grandparents eat the lie, literally and spiritually. They fed them religion instead of wisdom, bread instead of truth, fear instead of vision. And now, that same poison lives in your bloodstream, in your fridge, in your thoughts. People still think comfort is success. But what they call comfort is the symptom of being enslaved, sedated, sick. I'm disgusted but what I'm seeing in the street everywhere. In Brazil, in Spain, in Argentina, in United States, everywhere. Everyone talks about escaping the matrix, raise your vibe, your frequency, think positive. But how can you escape something you feed 3 times a day? Every bite of industrial food, every sip of beer, every spoon of sugar, ice cream, whatever you call it, a cookie in Starbucks, you found your own captivity. Astrologically wise, Jupiter is in Cancer, rules the stomach, the gut, the nutrition, the emotional field, the ancestral DNA, of course, also the connection with our mother line. And it's showing us that freedom doesn't come from traveling, new lands, new horizon, digital empires. Freedom, Jupiter in Cancer, begins inside your system, in your digestion, in your mitochondria, in the grief your body never released. You will take it everywhere. This is the reprogramming moment portal. And like any detox, it's not gentle. When you try to pull someone off alcohol or antidepressant, they'll swear they're fine. They'll fight you. They'll say, I'm okay, I can drive, I can fuck, I can function. Because the chemicals has become their identity, right? The same is happening with humanity. Most people are drunk on food, on dopamine, on comfort. And they think it's normal. They even justify it with astrology sometimes. Yeah, Mercury retrograde, and because this, I'm feeling this, I'm foggy. But it's not foggy because his brain is exploding with glucose spikes and other inflammation running in the body. No, no, man. The fog isn't Mercury, the fog is contamination, inflammation. Mercury just gives you the coordinates to find a spell. We are just now in Scorpio season, the sign of the poison, the season of unveiling. You are being shown what you have buried in your body. The lies you swallowed, the toxins you normalized, the people you trusted who were never clean. That's what Scorpio here for. And Jupiter rules vision, horizon. And now it's forcing you, going retrograde, to see from the inside. Because truth, Jupiter, doesn't come from media. It comes from metabolism. I created Sovereign Man method last month as we just started the Scorpio season, not because I needed another brand, but because I saw the disaster. Man inflamed, feminized, sedated, scrolling, not building, crypto rich, but spiritually bankrupt. Perfect body sometimes, empty voltage. Muscles with no testosterone. Gay clubs are full of them all over the world. Confidence with no conductivity. I saw that the real war is biological. The vaccine was just the tip of the iceberg. If they can corrupt you, corrupt your gut, they can colonize your mind. If they can sedate your body, they can enslave your destiny. So you just have the illusion that you are having a vision, but of the old belief system. And now I felt you. To save humanity is first of all to save the stomach. And this alignment of Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn is the activation of accountability. You can't fake your way through this one. What's coming in 2026 is game changer. Every lie, every avoidance, every unclean pattern will surface. From now until early through March 2026, the acceleration will not stop. February 2026 specifically will be the ignition. The Neptune-Saturn conjunction in Aries in the first degree of the zodiac, that's the new world. But this, right now, is the purge before it. Those in Osher's life chart can also see this illustrating in the markets. The weak will not escape, or the weak will seek escape. The sovereign will turn on the fire and will find new ways to invent themselves. Because you could not fly with heavy stomach. If you want freedom, start with your gut. Start with your habits. Start with your fire. And when you purify your vessel, you will remember that real freedom feels like maybe it's not comfort, but it's power. And the system fears man with power. This is just the beginning of a great reclamation. Mars and Mercury, both masculine energy, are burning through your old belief. How is to be successful? How is to be free? Jupiter is reminding you now, going retrograde, what nourishment truly means. And the trine to Saturn, the judge, is watching who is ready to live clean and sovereign, released from the old karma loop of your ancestral and generational society condition. It's all in your bloodstream, and the exit begins with what's on your plate. So, I will take also this moment to invite you to check our Telegram, links in the description below, to join Osher's Astro Life chart. Joining now will give you direct access to the prediction through March 2026, and automatically on January 1st you will receive the extension for the same live chart to see the prediction through June 2026. Very different energies, very different world. Be healthy and strong right now, because it's not just energetical, it's biological with what is coming from next year.